All right, good morning, boys and girls. Today I've got the spatula mic. I don't know, made sense this morning. It's pretty early. I just woke up. I feel like I haven't done like a sit down vlog style video in a little bit. So I wanted to go ahead and do a full vlog today. We're gonna cook breakfast. We're gonna go fishing, and we're gonna cook dinner. We're gonna cook lunch. There's gonna be a lot of cooking, hopefully. Honestly, the last couple days have been kind of lame, and I don't really know why. We were supposed to go fishing with Brian today, but unfortunately Brian pulled his back this morning. I don't know if he pinched something, pulled something, didn't do something good. Probably not a great idea to go paddleboarding. It's a very back intensive exercise there, but that happened. That sucks. Make sure you guys keep Brian in your prayers. keep Brian in your thoughts. Send some good vibes that way, cause he deserves them. Okay, Brian's a good dude. But yeah, we were supposed to go fishing today. That happened, so I'm gonna go fishing anyway. In the last couple days, I don't know, the vibe has really been off. I've been trying to make a couple of videos. Nothing really like came together. But today, honestly, the last thing I wanted to do was set up the camera and talk to it, but here we are. I'm doing that because, I kind of need to make some money. Japan trip is coming up very, very fast. Today is September 25th, and I leave on the 6th of October. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like the pre-trip stress, like the pre-trip jitters. But like right now, I'm like in a funk. And maybe it's just being back in Austin. If I'm completely honest, I know a lot of people know me for, being in Austin, fishing in Austin. The fishing in Austin is just like not very good anymore, or maybe I'm not approaching it right, but I'm not having as much fun fishing in Austin as I used to. I feel like a lot of things have changed. I feel like a lot of my friends have moved away. I just show up and the vibes are not there completely. Like the pop-up shops and stuff we did with Tackle Shack the other day, that was super awesome. It was really great to see all you guys. But just when I go to Lady Bird or I go to Lake Austin, I don't know, the vibes are not the same. They're not there. I feel like there's like a weird like cloud of gloom that kind of sits over everything. I think maybe it's just I've moved on. Like maybe I've spent enough time in Austin and now my heart is elsewhere, like Florida. I really do miss Florida right now, honestly. Florida and Minnesota. It makes sense. Florida and Minnesota both have a whole lot of water. So I don't know. I don't know what exactly the deal is, but I really do not want to be in Texas right now, to be completely honest. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the whole vibe killer. So today we're gonna make breakfast. We're gonna try and make it a good day. Hopefully we're gonna catch something big. I like this lake. I usually catch a lot of good fish at this lake. It's usually pretty consistent for me, and it's a little bit farther outside of Austin, so I'm not fishing the same old water. This lake I haven't fished in a while, so should be something fresh, should be something new. And yeah, I don't know, we're gonna go try it out. So let's make some breakfast. Fire up the butane grill and throw some bacon on. Should be good. Should be a good breakfast. All right, we're gonna fire this sucker up right here. I just like to use this little cheap butane burner from, actually I don't know where I got this. It was some Asian store like 99 Ranch or something like that, but I like these. They're like 20 bucks and they work really, really well. Put a little bit of this Kerrygold butter in there, and by a little bit I mean a lot bit, because we're gonna use a lot of this. I'm gonna start out with a little piece of sourdough. I got this H-E-B bakery bread. This stuff is really good. I love H-E-B. Probably my favorite grocery store, at least that I've been to. Publix, I think Publix is a little bit overrated, to be honest. H-E-B is a lot better in my opinion. I've never had a pub sub though. I need to go try that. But yeah, so we got bacon, we got cheddar cheese, we got eggs. My bagels were moldy this morning, so I just threw those out. So that's why we're just gonna go with sourdough for the carbs. I'm actually gonna make sandwiches on this too later, but I'm gonna eat this anyway right now, so whatever. Just a buttered piece of sourdough. We get some butter on there. right? And then flip her upside down, get her buttered. Boom. All right, I like to make sure this thing is pretty sensitive. That's the only thing I don't love about it, is it is a little sensitive. You gotta be able to find the right spot, but that spot is pretty good right there. I don't know what time that would be, 3 o'clock? Something like that. But we're gonna fry that up and then we'll move on to the bacon. All right, flipping the bacon. I wish I had a lid for my cast iron. I don't know if this is really super solid to be covering it with this wood, but I mean, I don't know. It kind of smells nice now. Kind of smells like bacon. Kind of sick. All right, we got 4 eggs in here. Get them all scrambled up. Love me some scrambled eggs. Sometimes I feel too lazy to scramble them, and then I just crack them into the pan, and I kind of move the yolk around, but that's not the same, okay? That's not the same as a good scramble. Look at that. You had to give it a good scramble like that. Got the bacon grease in there. There we go. It's a little hot, but that's okay. It's gonna work out. And I'm gonna throw some sea salt on there. Look at that. Got my nice sea salt grinder. I love that thing. A little bit of pepper. Nothing crazy. Nothing that fancy, but gets the job done. Should be a solid breakfast right there. Move them around a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Boom. Very simple, but like I said, gets the job done. A little bit of bacon and eggs in the morning. Put a little bit of cheese on there. Boom. Usually I'd melt the cheese in there, but it just kind of makes the cast iron all sticky. It makes a mess, so I didn't do that today, but you know what? That really doesn't look too bad. I'm pretty stoked on that. Pretty stoked on that. We're gonna crush this. I bet this, actually, you know what I bet? I bet this sourdough, oh God. Oh my God, dropping everything. I bet this sourdough is really good. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, here we go. So while I have the cast iron out and everything already set up, I'm just gonna go ahead and make lunch here. I got 2 pieces of bread that I already toasted. Put a little more butter in there so I can get the bottom side. I go ahead and I toast the top side, and then I'll throw the extra slice in there bottom down, and then I'll put my toppings on and stuff like that, so everything's nice and warm and the cheese melts right. So we'll go like this guy. All right, this is Kewpie mayo. This stuff is so good. Oh my God, you can get it HEB. I think most Asian marts carry it. It's fire, trust me. A little bit of that on there. A little bit of turkey. I'm gonna try and make this nice and neat here. As neat as I possibly can. So yeah, the bottom is cooking right now while I am doing all this jazz, and that is perfect, because then when I go to put the top piece on, she'll be ready to flip. What do we think? 4? Let's go with 5. There we go. 5 pieces, and then we're gonna go some Swiss, turkey and Swiss. Nothing goes harder. I mean, okay, I guess there are things in the world that go harder, but this is a pretty good one, okay? So usually I take 1 slice and I'll fold it in half. Uh-oh, here comes the wind. Cut my fire off. I'll take 1 slice, and so I'll do 3. I don't know, just kind of do that. And then take the warm part that I already toasted and put that on top, so it kind of starts to melt the bread. The bottom's cooking, then I'm gonna flip it, press it. I'm gonna press it right now, actually, but that is going to make a really nice turkey Swiss melt right there. All right, she's been toasting for a second. Let's see what she looks like. Gotta be kind of careful. Oh my God, talk about perfect. I'm gonna kind of move it around, grab some of the other butter. Tell you what, we'll just go all the way. Put a little more butter right here. slide it over it. Oh my God. You can never have too much butter, that's for sure, but look at that. That is going to be a perfect melt. Holy cow. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect, look at that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm gonna put the mic up next to it. That's because the bread is crispy. My God. That's money. I'm very full right now, but I'm very excited to eat this later, for sure. Okay, all the cooking is done. Got my little lunch pack with some sweet potato chips there. Those are the Central Market sweet potato chips. I kind of like them. They're pretty good. I'm sure it's still like eating a chip, but whatever. At least it's sweet potato. We're gonna load up with some hydration. We got some. This is the Tailwind hydration formula, electrolyte formula. Thanks, Brian. He gave me this. My running sensei, my running mentor. Strawberry lemonade one is pretty good. Pretty good. We'll throw that in there. This stuff, it works. Okay, it's got calories in it. It's supposed to be some of the best. Let's see, where's my water at? Here we go. I like to pour it in there before I put the water in. Gets a nice even mix. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm a sucker for a little delicious drink while I'm out on the water, okay? We're gonna get this, and I think it's about time for some caffeine too, so we're gonna pull out a yerb. We're gonna pull out a yerb here in a minute. Sip on that too. But got my little Yeti thing. Fill that up. It's hot, okay? It's September, but it's still hot in Texas. So you gotta make sure you stay hydrated, okay? Make sure you eat right, stay hydrated so you can be focused out there. I want to be able to fish at 100%, okay, when I go. So hydration, electrolytes, good food, decent food. It'll do it, all right? So yeah, let's blow the board up. Let's get on the water. All right, so here's what I'm bringing out on the water. We got 2 rods. We got a medium heavy and a heavy. I'm gonna be throwing the Throwback Metro Glide and the Flag 255. I'm actually pretty excited to throw that thing around. That is my first time throwing that bait, so should be fun. And then if we come over here, this is all I'm bringing. I'm not gonna bring too much stuff. I feel like I always bring too much and just get, you know, like I'm only gonna throw a couple baits anyway. So got Tyrant 8, Tyrant 10, Wake Walker, Negotiator, Contra Shad, Deps Kinku Worm, some Citizen 6s, Bellows Gill 5.8, and that's it. There's a bunch of terminal stuff in there. But yeah, that is the entire loadout for today. All right, we're all set up now. Got my little GoPro thing going on here with a custom umbrella so it doesn't overheat. No battery, filming in 1080. Hopefully she doesn't overheat. That's what the Texas sun does down here. It's actually Archie feeding day. What's up, Archie? So let's see if he's down for a little leaf. Oh, it looks like it. I think he saw it. Archie, are you down for a little leaf today? Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, tear it off there. There you go. You can have some more. Archie loves him a good leaf before we go catch a giant bass. Come on, take it from me. Look at that. Look at that, dude. What a unit. Good boy. And then for me, right here, my little treat, I got a mango passion fruit yerba. Super excited about that one. That is if you guys know, that's my favorite flavor right there, mango passion fruit. I also have a code, Homeless15. If you'd like to go try some of this for yourself, you get 15% off. And the support, the funds go to Archie's college fund. Archie, you're gonna be a great engineer one day. And the thing that he's gonna engineer is a more efficient way to consume leaves. Okay, well, as you can see, he's not very efficient at consuming leaves because he just missed. There you go, I'll leave that there for you, pal. Okay, so I just paddled all the way across the lake. The wind is blowing like this, so it's blowing pretty hard, but now that I'm over here, I'm kind of tucked out of the way. So honestly, if it was gonna blow, I'd want it to blow from this direction. Got a little bit of a pump going on because that was kind of tricky. I think it's blowing like 16, which is a lot. If you guys kayak or paddleboard, you know 16-mile-per-hour wind is not very fun. But hey, we're over here in the calm side now, and we're gonna throw it on the Metro. I think the Metro is gonna get absolutely smoked today. I'd love to catch one on the Flag, but the Metro, I'll take it. That thing always gets bit, so let's see what we can't do. Got him. There we go. All right. Oh, it's a little Guadalupe bass. That's cool. Nice. All right, very cool. That is the state fish of Texas. You guys are not from Texas. This is a Guadalupe bass. That's pretty cool. First fish of the day. Not a bad one either. They don't really get much bigger than this. They're kind of like spotted bass, but they get even smaller. But yeah, really cool pattern on that one. What am I on today? Making every cast, but none of them are panning out so far. You know what I think it is? I think it's time for lunch. That's what it is. Archie, it's time for lunch. I mean, you already ate, but I'm gonna eat. I mean, I ate too, but I'm gonna eat again because it's time. I need to refuel a little bit. Woohoo! Get to try my little Swiss melt. Amazing. Got him. Nice one. Oh my God, no way. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes, dude, yes. God, that is sweet. Almost got blown off the water. Just about to leave. Got a good one. Oh my God. Look at that one. Oh, dude, that is a healthy looking fish on the Pink Lemonade Metro. Whew. Gosh, he crushed it. All right, there we go. We got 5 pounds, 12 ounces holding. Hope y'all can see that. She actually went a little heavier than I thought. Look at that. Good looking fish. Look at that fish, y'all. Man, it has been a grind out here, but that is a solid one. I will take that any day. Probably a good 5 pounder right there on the Pink Lemonade Metro. Just a gorgeous looking fish. Get some photos of her. All right, girl. Thanks for making the day. Oh, she was fast. Okay, so it's a little later at night, and as you guys can see, I'm on the freeway with my phone propped up over here. Look at that. Yeah, today has not been that great. Got blown off the water. The last thing you guys saw was me catching that fish, which was pretty cool. I hop off the water, and immediately the first thing that happens is I get on my phone, and I am demonetized on YouTube now. So honestly, I don't even know if you guys are gonna see this, because if YouTube's not gonna pay me money, then there's no point in being here. That really sucks, losing one of my biggest income sources, so I'm just kind of like screwed for the moment. I had to appeal it. I'm sure you guys have already heard this though. If you are seeing this video, you've already heard this whole shenanigan. Probably posted a video about it. I'm planning on posting a video about it tomorrow. Not tomorrow for you guys, tomorrow for me. And then, just when I thought it couldn't get any better, Ethel's alternator died, and now I am stuck on the side of the freeway. Luckily, I'm only 20 minutes away from Anthony. I have good friends. I have lots of friends in good places, and they are coming to help me out, which is amazing. Thank you, Anthony. If you guys don't support the Tackle Shack, if you guys are in Houston, please go check out the Tackle Shack. Anthony's a great guy, he is always down to come help. And like I said, I don't know what I'd be doing right now if it wasn't for Anthony coming to help me out and save me. I'd probably be sleeping right here, actually. I don't know what else I would do. So yeah, Ethel's dead at the moment. 2024 is just the full Ethel rebuild. I'm super stoked on it. I'm super stoked that I'm not making any money anymore. I'm super stoked that Ethel's on the side of the freeway. I'm super stoked that I got blown off the water. Just great. Exactly what I needed right before Japan. But hey, we're gonna push through, okay? This is, not the worst thing I've ever been through in my life. So here we go. It's not about, sitting. I do love me a little bit of bitching and complaining, but we're not gonna bitch and complain all the time. I do my little complaining, and then what's step one? How do we get out of this hole? How do we get out of the problem? You can't sit around, forever whining about your problems. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta eventually. A little bit of complaining is okay. It's reasonable. You gotta vent a little bit, but then, that venting doesn't mean anything if you don't step the fuck up. You know what I mean? And take step one to get out of the hole that you're in. Whether you dug it, whether something else dug it, some external forces, whatever it is, you gotta just take step one, and that's all it is. Take it one step at a time. Not everything's gonna be fixed like that. It might be a year setback, it might be a month setback, it might be 10-year setback, who knows? But the thing is, you're not dead, right? And if you were dead, then none of this would matter, and who cares? You know what I mean? But you're not, so you gotta work through it. That's how I'm thinking right now. I'm not dead, and if I do die, then none of this matters. So I might as well have been trying. You know what I mean? Means the same as me not trying. So I don't know. That's where we're gonna end that. That's what we're gonna end this video on. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm exhausted. I want to fall asleep, and I want this day to be over. So thank you guys for supporting. If you want to check out the Patreon, you can do that if you want. If you want to throw me a bone, there's some extra content on there. There's monthly giveaways. There's fun stuff like that. That's the best way to support me directly. If not, totally fine. Keep enjoying my free content. Thank you guys. Even if you just watch, that helps a lot. I appreciate y'all. So I'm not going to keep you here any longer. Thank you guys. Peace out.
Look at that, we got the winch. Tackle Shack to the rescue. Thanks, Anthony.
Hey, dude. Funny seeing you here.
I know, my God. Tackle Shack to the rescue, once again.